Guys, welcome back to my little corner of the internet. My name is Kay Honey and I'm a cash budgeter from Hawaii. My channel is called Baddie Bankroll V2 because we're starting all over again, guys. What's up, guys? It's Kay Honey. I am going to do a tutorial for you guys. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. All of my kids are home because we are off today. There's no school. It is Tuesday and election day, but I wanted to get this out to you guys. So basically, this is the program that I use to generate my images. As you can see on the left side, it's called Leonardo.ai. So what you would type in, you would just Google Leonardo.ai and then it'll bring you to the website. You're gonna have to create an account. I want to tell you guys first that you cannot do all the things that I do when it comes to image generation because I do have a premium account. But what I'm going to show you today is just what you can do with a basic account. So basically, when you sign up, they give you a certain amount of credits. I believe it's every day you get 150 credits, but it does not roll over. And that's what this is over here. So what you're gonna do is after you sign in and create an account and all of that, you'll be allotted 150 credits, and that's what you're able to generate images with. So on this page, it just shows like random generations from people who want to share like their generations. So I don't really spend a lot of time on this page because I'm usually just generating things that I like. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to image creation, and it'll bring you to this screen. So this is a new account that I made. It's not the account that I usually use. I made a free account just to show you guys what you can do with a free account. All right, so if you look on the left side over here, it shows you a preset and a preset style. That determines what kind of images or the style of images you're going to generate, right? So for example, if we click on it, it'll bring up all the different presets that they offer. So there's the Leonardo Phoenix, anime, cinematic kino. That's more like realistic kinds of generations. They have concept art, so that's more like anime-ish, I think so. And then graphic designing, and then illustrative albedo. This is the one that I actually use. I use the illustration, so I'm just gonna click on that. Illustrative albedo is the preset, and then the preset style, I always keep it on illustration, although I do switch it up sometimes, but that's the main style of images that I use. So I know some people were asking me, like, how do you generate the same type of figure in your pictures, right? For that, you need to upload a picture and use the character reference. However, you cannot unless you have a premium account. For the free account, we can't use the character reference, so you won't be generating like the same figure all the time. So let's just go through what we can do. As you can see on the right side over here, it says it costs about $14 to generate 14 coins to generate an image. So what you want to do is you want to type a prompt. A prompt is just explaining to the program what kind of image you want it to generate for you. So since we're not going with a character like picture to reference off of, I'm gonna try my best to be like specific. So I'm gonna just put like mixed Hawaiian young woman wearing a stylish black outfit. It's raining outside. I can also add that she has tattoos. I like to add, that she has tattoos and whatnot. And then we're gonna click generate. So it's gonna start generating, and it can take a while. It depends on like the size you choose, how many images you're choosing to generate, etc. And it says failed generation. Why is it failed? I have no idea, but It's fine. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're going to use this prompt, and I'm actually gonna click on this stars right here, and we're gonna click improve prompt. When you do that, it's gonna generate a prompt by taking like what you wrote, but make it even more detailed so that the program has more specific instructions. So we're gonna try this one. Okay, so not bad. So the prompt that it generated for me says a strikingly diverse Hawaiian young woman. Her mixed heritage reflected in her features stands confidently in a chic black outfit. The rain outside adds a cinematic touch to the scene. Blah 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 blah. Okay, so it details the prompt that I gave it so that it can direct the program to generate a more specific image to my liking. So this is what it generated for me. So as you can see, I guess she's supposed to be a mixed Hawaiian woman. I don't know. I mean, it's not bad, right? But we're gonna try and see if I use the same prompt. I want to see if it's gonna generate the same looking girl without using a character reference. So I'm gonna click generate again, using the same prompt, okay? And we'll see what it does for us. Okay, so it generated one picture, and honestly, she looks pretty similar to the other ones. So that's actually, I'm impressed because it's not going off of a character reference, you know? So that would be with the presets that I usually use. So illustrative albedo and illustration as the preset style. So you can create different types of images. So let's go with anime. So you can definitely do like an anime style, and we'll use the same exact prompt, and we're just gonna look at all the different kinds of like preset styles. Let's do manga, which is like, you know, the anime books. Okay, let's try this. So we're gonna use the same exact prompt that we use for these other presets, but this time we're gonna try it in like an anime style. And it failed. I'm not sure why it's failing. It doesn't usually fail. So we're just gonna go back to illustrative albedo because that's what I usually use anyway. And another preset style that I like to use is a sketch color. So let's try and generate that one. It would be like a different type of style of the image. Okay, so this is what it generated, and it's actually not bad. And this is, they kind of do look similar to the other girls. So I guess this is what the program is basing it off of. Let's try a different prompt. So I know some people might want to use it for like budgeting, right? So we can put like a young woman. Let's try African American. A young woman, African American, budgets. There's cash all around her, and then because that's not such a specific prompt, I'm gonna go ahead and do improve prompt, and I'm gonna just generate it, and hopefully it can come up with something, right? Okay, so it brought this up. So she kind of looks stressed out. We don't want her to be stressed out, so I'm gonna go back and look at what it prompted. Or yeah, okay, so it says the scene is filled with a sense of determination and responsibility as she carefully manages her finances. Okay, we don't want it to be serious. Let's put African American boss woman counting money. She is confident and maybe wears gold jewelry, okay? And then I'm going to use the prompt again, or the improve prompt, to improve it. But since we're putting that she's confident, she shouldn't look depressed like this, like these right here. Even though budgeting can be depressing sometimes, we don't want that image. I'm not really feeling that one, okay? So it's gonna generate and keep generating. This image might be explicit. Why would it be explicit? I have no idea why it says explicit. I have never seen that message before. But yeah, Not bad, right? So I actually think it can generate some great pictures without using a character reference. I just use a character reference to ensure that I'm always getting the same look that I'm going for, you know? So I'm actually gonna stop this video. What I just showed you is what you can do with a free account. But I'm gonna go switch into my other account, my premium account, to show you what it can do when you have a premium membership. Okay guys, I'm back and I'm actually inside of the account that I usually use, my premium account. As you can see at the top, my credits, I have about 216,000. That's because I do have a premium account and it gives me tokens every month. This is just some images that I generated recently. I was starting to work on some Christmas type challenges, so I was trying to generate more wintry type of images. Anyways, so I'm gonna show you how I generate with using a character reference. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click on this picture right here, this little icon, and I'm gonna click on character reference. It's gonna ask you to upload an image, but obviously I already uploaded it. And yes, it's all me. I'm not vain or anything. I just wanted my girl to look a specific way. There's not a lot of products with figures that look like me, so that's why I wanted to just use myself as a reference. So I'm gonna just use that picture and I'm gonna type in here, let's see, so Christmas setting, let's do figure has long, loosely curled hair. She's wearing gold jewelry and has a puffy jacket with a beanie. Let's just try that. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what it looks like without having assistance from the prompt helper. So I'm just gonna generate it as I typed it first. Okay, so this is what it came up with. Now, as you can see, it has more of like a cartoonish look to it. Also, I didn't put like a specific skin tone color, so she does come out pretty pale for my liking. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna add over here, she has a medium skin tone. And I'm gonna use the prompt helper to improve my prompt. So the more detailed your prompt is, the more realistic your generations become. So when I used like a very vague, basic prompt, it came out kind of like cartoonish. And now we're gonna see what it looks like when you have a more detailed prompt. Okay, so if you could tell the difference, this is more cartoonish and this one it starts looking more realistic, right? Because the prompt was more detailed. If you click this is an option to upscale your image to make it even more like crisp and realistic if you want. So I'm gonna just click on that and we're gonna let it load, and then it'll basically enhance the image to become a little more realistic. Not only that, sometimes when you put a prompt in, because this is AI generated, it's so funny because not all the time your body parts will generate the way it's supposed to. Like sometimes you might have a hand that's like messed up or fingers that look kind of off. You can use the upscale, and sometimes, most of the time, it will fix the problem with the hands and stuff. But here's the picture of it being upscaled, so it looks a little better. So that's the upscale, and then this is the original. So you can see the upscale has a little bit more details in it, more to the face. So yeah, that is how I generate my images. I use the preset illustrative albedo and then the preset style illustration. But I want to show you guys another type. So we can stick to actually illustrative albedo, and the preset we will choose, let's see, let's do anime. general. So if you're more like a kawaii kind of person, maybe you want to try this type of generation, because then the concept art will become anime styled. Okay, so and then while you're in here, and if you forgot like what type of preset you used, it'll say right here. So it says you use the albedo base XL, which is just illustrative albedo, and then the illustration preset, it shows you the image size and how many you generated altogether. This button here is if you want to reuse the prompt from this generation right here. So if you click that arrow, it's gonna go straight back up to the box so that you can reuse that prompt. Okay, so here it kind of generated like a more anime realistic style, as you can see. Okay, so another thing I want to show you guys is that it doesn't always have to be characters. You can literally generate pictures on anything, and this is what is like mind-blowing to me. So I'm gonna click on stock photography, and there's only stock photo, that's fine. And I'm gonna delete my picture because I don't want a character reference. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in pumpkin spice lattes on a table decorated for Thanksgiving. Okay, and I'm going to use the prompt to improve it, the prompt helper. So once again, we're on stock photography and the preset style is stock photo. And so basically I'm just trying to get a picture of pumpkin spice lattes. Okay, these are like perfect for like our scratch and saves, because when you just want a specific picture but you can't find what you're looking for, you can just tell the program, this is what I want a picture of, add this, add that, whatever. And if you feel so confident in your prompts yet, definitely the option to improve your prompts, make it much more better, and it does generate more realistic and detailed pictures. Okay, and so this is what it generates. Guys, tell me that does not look real. Really, like, I cannot. So if you look closely though, you can see the spoon right here. It's a little, you know, messed up because this is AI generated and it's not gonna be perfect all the time. So you wanna look out for little things like that before you set your mind on using a certain picture. I mean, if it bothers you. If it doesn't bother you, then that's fine also, right? So like this one came out pretty perfect. The spoon is intact. There's a table decorated for fall and some pumpkin spice lattes. And yeah, like you would never think that I generated this with AI. It's crazy. It's mind-blowing, guys. And then this is another one. As you can see, there's like some kind of wooden spoon here, but there's no like handle for it. So it's just like those kind of small things you want to look out for. But yeah. So that would be under the preset stock photography and then stock photo. But anyways, I feel like this has been a long video already. So these are some things that we generated today. So this was the first one. This is the second. This is like the anime style. And then this is our stock photo style. And just remember that there is a difference between what you can do and what you cannot do when you have a premium versus a free account. Okay, guys? But I feel like it did pretty good generating those images without a character reference, by just being like specific, like saying, you know, mixed Hawaiian woman or whatever. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, let me know down below. There is so much more to this program than just what I showed you, but I wanted to just show you the basics of what it can do. So I hope this helps someone. I hope it helps you guys, and let me know if you need me to clarify something more, or if you have any preferences, like which preset do you prefer. Honestly, I enjoy using all of them, but especially the realism one. But I'll probably get into that in a different video because that one might take a while. But yeah, hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.